Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Jeff here again. Just wanted to show you guys my Veto MB2 and how I have it set up. Yeah, let's get into it. So probably one of the nicest little things I like on it is this little clip on the back. The clip goes onto the D-ring on my Tech Pac, super easy. You can literally just pop it over there, plop, right on the D-ring, and you got your meter right there with you. I've got this loaded up kind of like a little service bag, so if it's a small service call that I know I'm going to need my meter and maybe a few hand tools, this is my go-to. I can grab this, go into the home or commercial building and check out, you know, all the basic stuff without bringing in my pack. So yeah, let's open it up and see what I got. So here on the front, I've got my Receptacle Tester. Since most of the test leads don't fit into the new tamper-resistant receptacles, this is a good way of seeing what you got going. I've got just some miscellaneous nut drivers in there, 1/4 through 7/16, and that's all I've got in there. On the side of the pack, I've got my Milwaukee 11-in-1 right there. So get that thing to stand up on its own. Got my little Larry flashlight right there, little magnetic clip, a pair of gloves clipped on here. I just found this little clip at Home Depot for like 30 cents, kind of cool. Put those on there. I've got my my Milwaukee Fastback right here on this outside clip. Keep that one handy, I use that a lot. Sniff tester right here on the outside. My Milwaukee Sharpie, got my pen right here, get that guy out of there, something like that. Pen is always super handy to have. This is actually how I got my first raise as an apprentice. My boss was making out checks one Friday and he didn't have a pen. And I was the only one out of the crew that had a pen, so he was like, gave me a raise right there on the spot. It's pretty cool. Also works for writing down your parts list and stuff. Okay, so the inside of the pack, I should show you this first. Just a parts box. I've been making these up. Red wire nuts, tan, orange. I've got my miscellaneous 632, 832s in here. Outlet bumpers and 1032s for replacing screws on panels. Number 10 self-tappers and sheet metal screws. 1/4 20s with some washers for commercial panels, wood screws, jelly beans for Cat 5, ground crimps, and some ground screws. I set this one up just like I have in the Tech Pac, or the Tech Pac backpack deal. This is working out really well for me, so I just kept it the same on the MB2. So let's have a look on the inside here. So I've got another little bowl, magnetic parts bowl. I've got my Weehaw kind of multi-insulated screwdriver. Just has the 1/4 inch bit holder in the front, and then it has this little deal. So you got your screws or your bits that you would normally use in a panel. That's what I usually use it for. It just kind of folds in like that. Pretty cool little setup. It's nice because the MB2 doesn't have a lot of storage, so you can combine a lot of stuff with the multi. It's nice. Got my Fluke 323 clamp meter there. And the test leads for it. There's a couple gear ties holding that stuff, keeping it neat. Pair of Klein wire strippers. This is kind of cool. This is an AC line splitter, so you can plug this into a receptacle and plug in a device into the back, and then you've got 2 ports for reading amps. So the first one is just ×1, so the readout of your meter would just be 1 ×1. Readout of your meter would be ×10. This is, you know, if you're doing really small amp readings and you want to get more accuracy, you can do that. It also has a little voltage test, so you can stick your leads right in the back, so you don't have to pull out the receptacle to test the voltage on those tamper-proof receptacles. Pretty handy. If you want to check, you know, heaters and stuff like that that customers are plugging in to the wall. Very handy little device. And lastly, a pair of lanyards in there. So that's a pretty good amount of tools right there that you would need on just a quick service call. Tape on the outside, but yeah, MB2 has been really good to me so far. Haven't got a ton of use out of it, still trying to dial it in, but this is how I have it set up after about 6 months of use. So cool, hope you guys found this helpful, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.